What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Review the Reviewer. I am the Kentucky Beardsman, and as always, guys, thank you for coming back time and time again. Now, I did want to ask a huge favor. If you have watched any of my videos, especially this series, and you are enjoying this series, please leave a comment, whether it's positive, negative feedback towards me, towards the person we are reviewing. It doesn't matter. Get in the comment section and leave a comment. Also, please subscribe. Take the 2 measly seconds to just hit subscribe. That's it. I ain't even going to ask you to hit the notification button. Just hit the subscribe button. Let's get it going. Cost you nothing, man. Really doesn't. So, today we are doing episode 6 or 7. I can't remember. Hopefully, I will have it straightened out down in the title or description. We are going to be talking about one of my, and I have to be honest, I'm going to keep it professional, but I'm going to throw a jab or two right to the liver. You know what I'm saying? So, this is one of my top 3 least favorite people in the beard community and least favorite channels in the beard community. Now, it did not used to be that way. I actually didn't mind this person when he came around. I actually kind of enjoyed some of his comments, some of the truth that he was speaking. He would point out to the big guys and say what they're doing wrong. But then one day he hit a 180 and he said the most infamous words towards me. And it was, I'm going to surpass your little shitty channel. I'm not 100% sure if shitty was in there, but I am going to surpass your channel and blah, 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 blah. Well, here is the issue with that. I don't care if you say whatever you want to me, but if you're going to say it, you need to back it up. And I have to be honest, Daniel has failed miserably. And I'm hoping that pointing out some of these cons, and I hope some of the other people that are not a fan of this channel or whatever it may be, will get on to his YouTube channel. We'll get down in the comments and we'll leave some comments to give him some criticism, constructive criticism. Do not bash, do not be a tool, do not be a ding-dong. Give the man your honest feedback, whether you like it or you don't. If you've never watched his channel, I will try to remember and tag his YouTube channel down below. Click it, go watch some of his videos. Watch a bunch of them and give your honest feedback on them. If you like it, subscribe to his channel. Please do. This is the whole point of this whole series, is to help out some of these channels. Some of them may not need very much help at all, and some of them may be desperately just failing. So, Daniel the Bearded started his YouTube account, not his channel, but his account on August 25th, 2015. He's been in the beard community about 2.5 years, somewhere in that area. He's grown his channel quite well, and he's done it in a certain way, but it's not something that we have never seen before. It is in the most recognizable, most well-known way to do it, and that is, don't be yourself. Go along with what is being told by the more popular reviewers and be buddy-buddy with them. You will get their subs. That's the way it works. If I'm friends with someone that has 1 million subscribers and they give me a shout out once in a while, they talk to me in the live streams and on the comments, and people are going to wonder who I am, and they're going to start going to my channel and subscribing. That's how it works. And there's nothing wrong with that. Technically, I would much rather build my own subs with my own content. But hey, each their own. But he's said those infamous words that I'm going to surpass you and this, that, and the other. And he has a really great sub count. He is technically one of the medium ups as far as subs go. He has 2.02 thousand subs. So that's 2,000 and I believe 20 subs. As of right this moment. That's amazing. That is a huge number. That is awesome, especially for a newer channel that's only been doing it for a year or two. That's basically 1,000 a year. That's pretty good for the beard community. Keep in mind, I know this is not your normal YouTube channel or area of stuff. Those guys get hundreds of thousands. So, why is it that except for a few exceptions, he gets a few, Dixon flannel, whatever, so-and-so brand boots, those big items that don't always have beard-related stuff in it. They're not known for beard stuff. Of course, they're going to get big views. They're going to get a few thousand here and there. That's the way it works. I believe to date, my biggest video is a straight razor or shaving my head video. It has nothing to do with beard stuff. you look for the certain things and you get good views. And in my opinion, I think that's it's not the number one thing, but it is the thing that would make the biggest change in his support, his following. And that would be maybe not do so many beard things and do something do whatever has been working as far as numbers go. So, in total, 111,817 views as of this video. 300 and I think 10 or 18. I can't read my own handwriting, but 300 and something videos, and they are from beard stuff to boots to, a little bit of everything. He does have a great variety of companies. He's got the big name brands. He's got some of the smaller ones, some that I haven't even heard of, which I don't really dig around as much as I used to because I'm super busy. I have a lot of work. I have a family, etc., etc. But that's where the positives really end, just to be honest. So, with these cons, Daniel, if you're watching this, hopefully you will take the constructive criticism and you will see the difference in your channel by changing these cons. Numero uno, drop the Dan C copycat blueprint style that you have picked up. The hats, the blue and the red background, and the purple, excuse me. Just the way you speak, you try to keep that monotone, super level, chill, like Dan, you stop. We all can see it. You've got the same beard style. Everything is copied off of his blueprint. What makes Dan C so successful is Dan C does what Dan C does. Daniel can't do Dan C and get Dan C's results because Daniel's not Dan C. Daniel is Daniel, so Daniel needs to do Daniel the Bearded. That is the numero uno biggest con. Now, second biggest con, horrible descriptive knowledge when it comes to scents. Knowing different scent profiles, knowing what certain things smell like. I've watched a bunch of the videos this last week. Horrible descriptive stuff. It's more read it right off the bottle, kind of just maybe Google what that is and maybe throw out a different pronoun for it or something. You know what I'm saying? But there's no descriptive words. There's nothing that's really helping me or anyone else, I would assume, know what something smells like. Another big thing is the most basic style of reviewing that kind of somewhat goes with my previous con. Price, here's the company, it's great stuff. Every now and then he will throw in a super small company that we've never heard of or isn't super popular, and he will dog them from time to time. But as far as, it's just a super basic style. It's that Dan C style of reviews. Company, love it. Price, here's my code. Later, see you next video. And there's no details there. There's no background. There's nothing there besides that same O. And I promise you, that is a big problem in this community. All these reviewers are doing the same thing that they've seen someone else do instead of doing their own thing. And those numbers get lower and lower. And I get it. You might say, I don't care about the numbers, but I have a message from you that says otherwise. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to be someone else. You got to do your own thing, and that falls with that too. And honestly, if you watch his channel, he has that big channel feel. He tries to act like his channel is a big, super successful channel, but when you look at those numbers, it is super low. 140, 150. He's got my low of numbers, you know what I'm saying, besides the series. And again, thank you guys. The series has been killing it. I'm trying to take my own advice, do something different, change up beard style. Everything I've been mentioning, I've been trying to do myself. I've even slowed down on saying etc. But you've got to do your own thing, dude. I mean, everything is the same. You can't have that I'm a big channel, I know everything about beard products kind of attitude. And you can't be so sensitive to the constructive criticism. That's something I know for a fact I've seen of you. That's why we had our little arguments, because you didn't like what I had to say, instead of just taking it and rolling on. But your numbers are super low. They are devastatingly low. Again, unless you hit one of those big ticket items. My biggest advice for you: stop the I don't want to say lame, but it is that same old monotonous style of reviewing. Be yourself. Start being honest again, because a lot of those people that you're buddy with now, are the ones that you were talking shit about just a year and a half ago. And that's what the problem is. People know that stuff. We see through that. All of your reviewers, no matter how good of a talker you are, no matter how smooth talker you are, or any of those things, you can't fool us, the viewer. Them, the viewer, because the viewers always see through they see through everything. It doesn't matter how non-transparent you are transparent. We all see through it, just like you can me. If I've ever said anything and contradicted myself, whatever it may be, people see that, they remember it, and they don't forget. Also, your circle is not sharing your stuff very much at all. That is another big con. You need to get the people that back you, your followers, to share your items, to talk about you to their friends. That will help your channel out as well. That's it, guys. Have you watched Daniel the Bearded's videos? Have you liked it, disliked it, whatever it is? What will make his channel better? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know down below. Daniel, if you watch this, you're more than welcome to check out my channels. Bash me, constructive criticize, whatever you want to do. I have no problems with it. I am trying to make my channel grow. I am trying to grow my audience. I've never hid it from anybody. It is always nice to hit those milestones. I want people to know that they can trust me, and that's why I am very blunt and honest. Get in that comment section, people. Let me know what you think about his channel. Let me know what you think about this series. And if you have not jumped around, be on the lookout. I am going to do a voting thing for not the next episode, but the next one. That way, I'll let you guys pick who I review next. As always, guys, much love. Oh, Daniel, you stole that from me, by the way. You never did that before me.